Hello and welcome to this Hustle Castle video. Today we'll be looking at the new Wonderful Mole-opoly event. In this video we'll be covering the best items you should be looking to add to your squad, how to earn the most chips possible, and what you can expect from grinding this event and doing lots of spins. So let's dive into this event and let me show you what I think are the best items you should be using in your squad today. Straight away I will say this isn't the best event for items, so this will be more ideal for people who haven't got event items yet, but let's have a look at them anyway. Firstly, the best item I think you can get from this event will be the Centurion daggers. This is in first because of the damage and the abilities it can do, and even though it says each hit has a 50% chance of poisoning the enemy, the daggers will hit twice each time they attack, meaning this will basically happen every single time they attack someone in their first attempt. Plus, if we put the bottom damage with the poison damage together, because that's basically what they mean, every time the fighter attacks someone, they're guaranteed to do an extra 40,000 damage to that target, which is an impressive amount. The second choice will be better for anyone who uses a priest, ice angler or darkler in their team, and that will be the Pharaoh outfit. This one will give healing spells a massive boost, but you can't always guarantee this will work on the right person, as this could technically work on a tank or archer who heals back part of their health when taking damage, so you might not always see the greatest benefit and it will be a bit of a hit and miss at times. But if it does work on the right spell, you could easily have a game changer on your hands just because of this item. The last item to maybe add to your squad would be the Olympian bow. This is in third place because of the damage it can do no matter the target it's facing. It has a 20% chance of creating fear into the enemy, which is already fine in itself, but after the fear is worn off in 2 seconds, it will damage an additional 15% of the enemy's max health and their allies in a small area around them. And if this hits your allies, they'll heal for 15% of their max health as well. This again will be even more useful for people at Throne Room 11 with sets, because as you all know, the stronger your team gets over time, the more max health they're going to have, making this weapon even stronger as time goes on. So that's my top 3 picks from this event, but what would be your top 3? Make sure you leave your comments down below, as it's always great seeing what other players think, and if you like the way I cover these events, then make sure you get subscribed and not miss out on future events that I do. So if you want to earn these items, or the ones that you think are best, then you're going to need to earn as many chips as possible. So here's my sort of guide on the things you should be doing every single day, and firstly, as usual, the djembe is always going to be the best way of earning these things for events. They take around a couple of minutes each time if you have premium, and you should be looking to do at least 4 a day. Luckily this isn't a rune event, so you probably don't need to be spending for the 100 diamond costing rounds, but this will still grant you plenty of chips now and help you when future events come around. If you are struggling in your djembes though, then why not check out my guide here. It is a bit old now, but it still has some of the best information out there. The second best thing to be focusing on will be your daily quests. Depending on what pass you buy, you will have more options than other players, but just by doing these quests, you'll be earning chips for the activity itself and for completing it, making this a great way to earn plenty of chips and giving you a target to work towards. The next best thing to do every day will be sending and accepting resources to and from your friends. This will be a very quick thing to do, so if you don't have much time in your day, just make sure you come online to send your resources and accept the ones from your friends. If you do need more friends to add if you're new to the game, then you can always join our clan Always Clan War, as we have plenty of people who can accept you straight away and help you with other parts of your game. The next best thing to do will be doing your lighthouse. Now, even though some of you might not be very good at the lighthouse, you can always refresh it for weaker fights. What I would do if you are struggling is fight the 3 weakest people and then refresh it, because it takes 15 minutes to refresh, and during this time you can always do a couple of djembes or arenas and just come back to it later for some easy fights. This next one will depend on how many chips you can earn and how far you can get, and that will be the portal. This is normally one of the best things you can do for a short time burst, and the stronger your team are, the more chips you'll be able to earn. But if you are too weak to get that far, then just try your best and stop once you get defeated. The next thing to be doing is grinding out your arenas. Now it's after the lighthouse because you can't always guarantee easy fights, but with the lighthouse you can with the refresh button. At Throne Room level 11, you can earn 100 chips for each fight you win. Now for me, I am cheating with my squad just for the purpose of this video, but we all know that matchmaking in the arena isn't that great anyway. Lastly, the main thing to keep on top of will be doing your invasions. This is because this can grant you lots of chips for a very simple task, but this can be easy to forget about because they come around daily, so just remember to do them when they pop up to make sure they get completed. These are going to be the best things you can do to earn the most chips possible. If you have time, you can always do things like the dungeon, the marquee, and even the personal boss, but these things should be done once you've completed as much of the previous steps first, as they'll give you a much better return for your time. There is one thing I wanted to mention that's changed about my channel, and that's the super thanks button. Simply, this allows you to extend your thanks more than the like button can and help my channel out at the same time. But as a thank you back to you, the comment that was paid the most will be pinned at the top of the comments for everyone to see that you've helped the channel out. so it's totally up to you if you do this, but anything like this helps to continue the channel, so thank you for anyone that does. The next thing I wanted to talk about is what you should actually be expecting from this event and who is it really for. Well, if you're Throne Room 9 or above, you should be expecting lots of upgrades for your hero, and even if it's already powerful. Once you make it to the top and start looping round, you'll start to earn lots of constellation points, which is going to be great for improving your hero. But if you're not Throne Room 9, then don't worry, this event will still be great for anyone who wants to either upgrade their gems or even the buildings around their castle, as this event will earn you lots of resources and even plenty of gold. I would recommend to pay for the silver pass if you want to earn lots from this event, especially with the help of those extra quests. If you don't like the look of the items, then maybe don't pay for this event, as you can still earn plenty of resources for the things I've mentioned before, but just not as much as you can expect. So that's my take on this event. Make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed what you saw, or at least learned something today. And let's move on to this week's diamond giveaway winners, and if you want to join these yourselves, all you need to do is go into the description and click on the Gleam link and enter your in-game ID, and that's it. So well done to everyone who has won this week's giveaway, and why not check out my video on spending 30,000 diamonds on the donkey to see if it's worth doing in the future for yourself. And here's my gem bay guide for anyone wanting to improve on what they can already do, and as always, thank you for watching.